Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about Ruben Amorim. Amorim has finally arrived at Old Trafford, and Enos and Amorim himself, they don't want to see any trace of Eric Ten Hag at Old Trafford, and I'm with that. I'm with it. I'm happy about that. I don't want to see a trace of Eric Ten Hag at Old Trafford any longer either. I don't want to see a trace at all of anybody. So a fresh start, a fresh new beginning, a new era in football, and obviously Ruben Amorim departed the moment Amorim came in, and from what I heard, the reason was because he just wants a new face. He wants a new face. He wants a fresh start. He wants things to be different. He wants to have a whole new look at what's going on at Old Trafford, and I agree with that. I totally 100% agree with that. I feel like a new start needs a whole new look. You don't want the people that are there before to still be there. But one thing that did bother me is the fact that the moment Eric Ten Hag was fired, who did I see at the dugout? Darren Fletcher. I'm thinking, why is Darren Fletcher still there? I actually thought this guy's already been let off, let go. Like I don't want to see anything of the old era. I don't want to see anything of the back in the days. New beginning, new structure from front to back, from top to bottom. That's what I was looking for. But yeah. So no traces of Eric Ten Hag. 7 coaches have been fired. 7 different coaches have been fired, and I'm with that. I'm with that. Get rid of all of them. Get rid of all of them. Out with the old, in with the new. That's it. I'm with that. But yeah, 7 coaches fired, including that doesn't include the Eric Ten Hag staff as well. The staff that he came with, them were fired. They were fired too. So everybody that's involved with Eric Ten Hag cleared off, all gone. Happy with it. I'm good with it. I ain't got a problem with it. The only issue is, why is Darren Fletcher still there? I know Darren Fletcher is not. I don't. Is he really even a coach? I mean, who is he coaching, or what does he coach? Do you understand? I don't understand why it is there. To be honest with you, I really don't, and I don't know who is who is coaching or what he's doing even at Old Trafford. But yeah, so Eric Ten Hag's gone. Ruben Amorim arrived with his set of coaches, and yeah, I think he's coming. If he's coming with his young coaches, he's getting rid of all the backroom staff that were there prior. So he's getting rid of all of them. He's coming in with his own new coach, and I'm with that. I fuck with 100%. I feel like that's what he needs to do. He needs to come in with the people who he has worked with, who has made them a success. He of they've worked together as Sporting. They know each other inside out. He knows his assistant manager. The coach that he's worked with. They've made it a success in Sporting. So why would I not want to bring that entire backroom staff with me? Like I wouldn't want to like go to another place of work knowing that these are the people that made me who I am, and then decide to leave them behind. No, of course I'm taking them with me. I'm taking them with me because they know how I work. We've worked together. So they know how I work, they know what I do, they know what I'm looking for, and they'll be there to go. I heard he's coming with his goalkeeping coach, assistant manager, sports science. I think that's all I can remember for now, but I'm pretty sure there's other coaches that he'll be coming with as well. So no, I'm with that. I'm happy about that. I'm happy with him to come with the people that he knows that he's gonna get. He knows that he's going to need to get the job done. But yeah, and I also want to read this thing for you, especially what he said after getting the job, and said, I feel ready for a new challenge. I feel ready for the new challenge. I'm not naive. I know it's going to be very different, very difficult. I'm at peace now. I can focus on my new job, and I'm looking forward to starting tomorrow. I think this is the day before. I know it will be difficult to reproduce what I have here anywhere else, but there are other places with different exposure and pressure. So that in its own is telling me that, especially that last statement, I know it will be difficult to reproduce what I have here. I'm guessing it's talking about sporting anywhere else, but there are other places with different exposure and pressure. That tells me that he knows that he's not naive to the amount of job that is going in front of him. Like a very, very difficult job. He knows it's very difficult. So he's under no illusion of what it needs to be or what needs to be done or what he needs to do. And he's also very much aware that it's going to be difficult to be able to get Manchester United to play like Sporting, or to get the Sporting tactic, or should I say the Sporting style of play, and replicate that at Manchester United. But one thing that tells me is that this guy knows that there's going to be tweaks. There's going to be something. He's going to make different changes. It might not be a major change to this formation, but there will be changes into the style of play, into the based on the players that he's got with him, or that the player available to him. So he can only use the character of the players available to him to try and figure out what tactic or what formation he's going to be going with. But another thing that's interesting that I read the other day is on Twitter is Fabrizio Romano tweeted saying Amorim plans to play a back three from the jump. So that is also good news to me. It shows that that's a man that has his foundation. And then from the statements that I've read, that it also shows a man that if plan A don't work, I've got plan B. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to go with my plan A straight away. I'm not leaving. I'm not gonna come and start saying that, you know what, I can't play my style of play because of the players that I've got. No, I'm gonna use the players that I've got to play the style of play that I know, or that I've already worked out. And it seemed like a decent, intelligent guy. I mean, you saw the way he came in. My guy was swagged out. I think he was wearing the hoodie, that jacket. I think it was Montclair X somebody. Puffer jacket. Puffer jacket. It's swagged out. The guy he's got a swag. You know, it's got aura about him. It's got some aura about him. It looks calm, and he's already met some players as well. We saw the picture of him on Instagram, Twitter, flowing with Kobe Mainoo, and I think he's met 5 other players as well at Old Trafford. So it just shows that this guy is ready to go, and I want to start by giving my prediction of what his strongest 11 is going to be. We know that he likes to play with 2 number 10s, and for me, straight away, I'm thinking to myself, that's going to be Bruno and Amad Diallo, because Amad obviously plays on the wing sometimes, but again, we're going to change our style of play from using wingers to playing a bit more narrower, because we know that only the wing backs kind of push out, but the 10s kind of tuck in, and they can also push out as well, but it just kind of depends on the phase of play that they're in. But yeah, it's good to see that this is a man that knows what he's doing. There's going to be a lot of changes into the way we play, and I feel like some players might be left out, because I know Garnacho can't play a 10. That's known. Anthony can't play a 10. I don't think he can play a 10 anyway. Who else is our winger? Can Jadon Sancho play a 10? I don't know. So, like, there's going to be a lot of shake up within the squad. So there's going to be a lot of shake up. I don't know about how many wingers we're going to be using, or they might just turn them to wing backs. But would Garnacho, would Jadon Sancho, would Rashford all want to play as wing backs? That's a question we're going to have to wait for their answer. And how is going to utilize all these players, especially the wingers that we've got, is going to be another thing that we're going to have to wait and see. I'm talking about Rashford, Garnacho, Jadon Sancho, Anthony, Diallo. Well, that's 5 wingers right there. How are you gonna play them? Because it's a player that don't use wingers. It plays a bit more narrower. So there's a lot of questions, and we're gonna have to wait for that game against Ipswich, or closer to that game against Ipswich, before we actually know the answers to a lot of questions that have been asked. But for me, my predicted strongest Manchester United starting 11 is obviously Onana in goal, Mazraoui right back. I feel like going forward, ball to feet, I feel like Mazraoui is it's a bit better than Diogo Dalot, even though Diogo's my guy. But yeah, I feel like Mazraoui is a bit better in terms of going forward, ball at his feet, carrying the ball forward. So yeah, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna say yeah. So Onana in goal, Mazraoui right back, right wing back. The 3 centre backs, I think it's gonna be Lenny Yoro. I feel like that guy's gonna be perfect. This is where we're gonna see the talent of the young man actually come through under this manager. We're gonna see the talent of this young man. Matthias de Ligt in the middle of the 3, and I'm gonna go with Martinez left of the 3. And the reason why I think I don't feel like Martinez is gonna struggle. I feel like Martinez will be good in the. I think our back 3 is strong. Actually, I actually believe our back 3 is actually solid. There's a lot of experience there. There's youth. There's football playing players in there in Lenny Yoro and Martinez. Both those 2 players can play football. They can actually play football. So I'm happy with that. I'm not too sure about Matthias de Ligt in terms of ball playing ability, but he's a solid defender. And sometimes you need a cover, and I feel like he's going to be the cover. I feel like he's going to be the cover for the other 2. So yeah, and right wing back, I'm going with Mazraoui, like I said. Left wing back. Now this is where it's a bit tricky as well. So who do we go for? Do we go with Luke Shaw? Do we go with Terrell Malacia? I'm not quite sure, but if they're both fit, we both know Shaw will start ahead of Terrell Malacia. So I'm gonna pick Shaw to start ahead of Terrell Malacia, and then obviously we've got our 2 older midfielders. Right, we've got our 2 older midfielders. That's is gonna be Casemiro, and I'm guessing Ugarte. And the reason why I say Casemiro and Ugarte, Casemiro is good with the ball. He can pass, he can defend, he can get about, and we know what Ugarte does. Ugarte is a search and destroy, is a tackler. We're also gonna need him to get about, to break up play, to get a ball back, and he's a player that used to play under Amorim. He's played under them before. He's the one that actually gave him the opportunity for him to be a star that he is now. So before he went to PSG, and then yes, the 2 10s would I'm thinking it would be Bruno and Amad Diallo. Reason why I say we know Bruno plays number 10 anyway. Amad Diallo can also play number 10. He's got a good eye for a pass. He can pass, he can move, he can shoot, and I think he's got a lot of creativity in him as well. And we saw him play there for Sunderland. He's played there for Sunderland when he was on loan. I think he played there for Rangers as well, but a couple games for Rangers as well while he was on loan. So yeah, 100%. I feel like it's gonna be them 2, and he's the only one that actually has the better of the football IQ in terms of the rest of the wingers that we have. He's got the more football IQ. And obviously up top, I'm gonna go with Rasmus Højlund, and the reason why I've gone with Rasmus Højlund because he's not Eucharist, but he's got similar similar footballing ability as Eucharist. That's the reason why I've gone with him. But then again, he might decide to play Xerxes at a number 10. So playing Xerxes, Bruno, and Rasmus, or Rasmus, Xerxes, Bruno, or Bruno, or Ahmad, Xerxes. Like there's a lot to play with there. There's actually a lot to play with when it comes to the formation. But that's the formation that I feel like is the strongest that we can put out. That Man United can put out. But I'm not Amorim. I'm gonna have to wait and see what he does and what he thinks or what he believes, and then all of the questions that we have will be answered. But yeah, that's pretty much it from me, and I'll be releasing another video soon in regards to name of the coaches, the coaches, what they're gonna be doing, things like that, and also a bit more insight into who our manager is going forward. But that's it from me, guys. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, guys. There's a lot of you guys watching the video but not subscribing. I have more views than I do subscribers. Subscribe to the channel, guys. Turn on the notification bell so you can get the latest video, and don't forget to comment below as well. Let me know what you think. Let me know what position Man United is gonna finish this season. Yeah, let me know what position we're gonna finish this season with a new manager in, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care, guys. Have a good week.